Welcome back to Nana Debbie's Kitchen. We're going to make some salmon patties tonight. So when I'm done, I'll post the recipe to my website at nanadebbieskitchen.com. I'll also have it at Nana Debbie's Kitchen on Facebook. So the recipe will be in both places. Okay, I doubled this recipe and that's the way that it'll be posted. So for your family, if you only need half that, cut everything in half. And this is store-bought wild-caught pink salmon. You open a can of salmon, if you haven't done this before, it'll be round, shaped like the can, but when you open it up, there's little tiny bones in there. And just take your thumb and scoop those out, turn it over, and take the skin off. And some people don't do that. They just mix it all together, but I don't want the skin and bones in mine, so I clean that off. And then it looks like this. So all you have to do with this recipe, it's really simple, is I've got 3 tablespoons of chopped green onions, and I've got 3 tablespoons of finely diced red bell pepper, 2 teaspoons of dill, and I've got 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, and I've got 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and I've got 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Don't use Miracle Whip, it needs to be the real mayonnaise. This is going to be your binder. And 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. And season and salt to taste. Salt and pepper to taste is what I mean. Alright, here's what it looks like with everything in there. And I'm just going to stir it up and mix it up. Okay, I have just enough oil to cover the bottom. And I have canola oil in here. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever it is that you like to cook with. And I turn it on just now. I put a little piece of fish in there just so I can kind of tell by looking at it when it starts to get hot. Okay, I went over there and washed my hands again, took my ring off, because you just about have to get in here to mix this good. As most of you know, I'm sure, cooking is hands-on, so. All right, this is mixing good. Okay. Thank you very much. And you just kind of pat these out like you would if it was a hamburger patty, unless you buy your hamburger patties made and you still know what they look like, so it doesn't matter. See? If you start to pat these out and they feel like they're sticking to your hands a little bit, you can always wet your hands and that'll keep it from doing that. But so far I'm not having that problem. I'm just kind of patting them, and then I go around and fix the edges on them. Just so that you know, when you make this, 1 can usually makes like 4 of this size salmon patties. I went ahead and used 2 because if we have leftover, then it doesn't matter, because we'll heat these up in the air fryer. They will taste like they were just cooked out of that pan, so they won't be wasted. David will eat them for lunch tomorrow. Okay, I have the oil heated up And like I said, I dropped a tiny little piece of fish in there to watch it sizzle. It's usually at about 350. It'll be okay. But I'm ready to go. Gonna put these in. And I don't know if I showed you or not, but this is what they look like. Okay? Cook them over about a medium heat. It doesn't take long to cook, 4 or 5 minutes to each side, and it's kind of like when you're cooking a hamburger and you can kind of see it browning up the side a little bit. So that's what I'll watch for as I'm cooking these, and then I'll peek under them and kind of check too. But I'm going to turn this handle around here. Okay, we're going to check these and see how they're doing. Ooh, splashed. Hi, welcome back. Okay, I finished up the salmon patties and I plated one so you could see it. And I put some fried potatoes on here too because we're having that with them. So, okay, anyway, a little splash of lemon. And a little bit of salt. And let's see how these taste. You can see they look pretty good when I break them open inside. This is a good recipe. This really is. This is really good. My husband will love this.